Look, every guy wants healthy, good-looking and strong hair. But in India, 90% of guys don't even have a basic hair care routine in their lives. And then hair fall happens, dandruff occurs and hair becomes thin, dry and frizzy. Look, if you take the makeup of a girl or the hair of a guy, the situation is pretty much the same for both. So if you love your hair, make sure to watch this video until the end. By the way, there's a lot of confusion in the market regarding hair care. Someone says shampoo daily, someone else says do it only twice a week, someone says apply oil, while another says you shouldn't apply oil to your hair at all. So what should you actually do? Just watch this video because in it, I will tell you step by step how you can make your hair healthy, shiny and strong by following just 5 simple hair care steps. Step 1. Cleansing. The very first step of hair care is cleansing. And here, we aren't just talking about cleaning the hair. You should focus more on scalp cleaning. Look, due to pollution, dust, dirt, sweat and grime accumulate in our hair every day. Therefore, it is very important to clean them on a regular basis. For this, you need to use shampoo. But first, understand one thing. No matter which shampoo it is in the world, its only job is to clean your hair and scalp. Meaning, never expect from any shampoo that your hair will become thick, shiny and strong. The job of shampoo is only cleaning. Now the confusion arises, how many times a week should you shampoo? You have to decide this based on your lifestyle. If you don't go out of the house much or just have a desk job in an office, then shampooing 2 to 3 times a week is enough for you. But if you stay outside more, travel, do manual labor in dust and dirt, or go to the gym or play sports where you sweat, you should wash your hair daily with a mild shampoo. Now the question is, which shampoo should you use? If your scalp is oily, meaning even without applying oil your hair always feels greasy, or if you have dandruff problem, then you should use a shampoo with exfoliating ingredients like salicylic acid, glycolic acid and tea tree oil. These effectively remove extra oil and dirt. And if your scalp is normal, you can use any mild sulfate and paraben-free shampoo according to your budget. My recommendation is Pilgrim's Anti-Dandruff Shampoo for dandruff and oily scalps and Khadi Naturals Mild Shampoo for normal scalps. Both links are in the description. Now the most important thing, the right way to shampoo. Don't rub your hair like animals. Wash them gently with a proper massage. Massage the shampoo with your fingers for at least 1 to 2 minutes so that the scalp can be cleaned properly. And remember, no matter how cold it is, never wash your hair with hot water. Always wash your hair with normal or cold water. What happens when you put hot water on your head? You can ask ChatGPT. Step 2. Conditioning. After shampooing or cleaning, the second step is conditioning. You might have noticed that after shampooing, hair often feels dry and rough because shampoo strips all the moisture from the hair. That's why in the second step, we have to provide moisture to the hair again so that it looks soft, shiny and healthy. Therefore, it is essential to always apply conditioner after shampooing. This is a very important step for your hair's health. Now understand the right way to apply conditioner. Once you have shampooed, squeeze the extra water out of your hair. Then take a little conditioner according to your hair length and apply it only and only to the hair. Keep in mind, conditioner is not to be applied to the scalp. It is only for the hair. So apply it thoroughly only to the hair. And yes, don't wash it off immediately. Let it stay on the hair for 2 to 3 minutes. Now you might be thinking, or you'll think while bathing, what will I do for these 2 to 3 minutes in the bathroom? Well, let me teach you how to bathe too. First, shampoo, massage it well for 2 to 3 minutes, then wash your face and rinse your hair. After that, apply conditioner and let it stay for 4 to 5 minutes. Simple. During this time, you clean the rest of your body. Now look at that. I even have to teach you how to bathe. And one more important thing, don't get caught up with these 2-in-1 shampoo plus conditioners. You need to apply conditioner separately. I will put links to some good conditioners in the description and also tag them. You should see them on the screen. Step 3. Drying. Step number 3 is drying. Yes, you have to be careful while drying your hair as well. The biggest mistake people make is rubbing their wet hair very harshly. Doing this causes a lot of your hair to break, and in the long term, the hair roots also become weak. Therefore, always dry your hair by gently tapping or pressing with a towel like this. For this, you can get a good microfiber towel that absorbs water well. You will find a link to a great towel in the description too. And if you use a hair dryer to dry your hair, keep it at normal temperature. Get one thing into your head. Do not put hot air or hot water on your head. Step 4. Oiling. Finally, by now you have learned how to shampoo, apply conditioner and dry your hair. Now let's talk about how to apply oil to the hair. Step number 4 is oiling. Look, our purpose for oiling is to add moisture and a protective layer to the hair. Though nowadays, people use hair serum instead of oil, both do almost the same thing, providing moisture, shine and smoothness. The thing to understand here is that when you have finished bathing and are ready, and if you are applying hair oil after that, you should apply a very small amount, just 2 to 3 drops, and even that only to your hair. At this time, oil is not to be applied to the hair roots, that is the scalp. You have always heard that oil should always be applied to the hair roots, but that is wrong advice. Basically, our scalp is naturally oily. Our head has the most oil glands in our entire body. Therefore, extra oil is not needed there. So hair oil is only to be applied to the hair. Yes, once or twice a month, you can do a thorough massage, chumpy. But if your scalp is already oily or you have a dandruff problem, don't do excessive oiling and never leave oil on overnight. Apply it for just an hour or 2 and then wash it off with shampoo. You can use any oil you have available, just ensure it is pure and doesn't contain chemicals or fragrances. For example, you can use Mahabhringaraj oil, which is considered very beneficial for hair. After this, if you use styling products like hair wax, gel, pomade or hairspray, keep in mind that these should not touch your scalp. And if you have styled your hair in the morning, make sure to wash your hair before going to sleep at night. Do not leave any styling product overnight. These might seem like very small things to you, but believe me, these small habits are very important for your hair's health. Step 5. Nutrition. So, those were the 4 steps for taking care of hair from outside. Now in step number 5, we will understand how to provide nutrients to the hair from inside so that the hair becomes naturally thick, shiny and strong. Step number 5 is nutrition. Look, the roots of the hair are inside and they get nutrition directly from our food. This means if the diet is bad, then no matter what shampoo or oil you use in the world, the hair will remain weak. First, let's talk about protein, because our hair is 90% made of a protein called keratin. Therefore, if there's a protein deficiency in the diet, fix this first. You can add some simple things to your diet for protein, such as eggs, paneer, chicken, lentils, chickpeas, or kidney beans, or soya chunks. Look, if eating eggs is allowed in your house, take my word for it and start eating 3 eggs daily for breakfast, and if possible, definitely eat chicken breast or peas 2 to 3 times a week. Now let's talk about healthy fats. These keep your scalp naturally moisturized and make the hair shiny. The best options for healthy fats are nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds. A simple way to eat these regularly is to start eating a few soaked dry fruits every morning and add flax seeds to your oats or curd at breakfast time. Apart from this, vitamins and minerals are also important. Vitamins A, C, E, and especially zinc and biotin are very necessary for hair growth. For these, you should add fruits and vegetables to your diet, like spinach, fenugreek, broccoli, carrots, and sweet potatoes. These are high in vitamin A. And for vitamin C, oranges, amla, and lemon are best. In addition, keep a few other things in mind. If you drink less water, the scalp becomes dry, which increases dandruff problems further. Therefore, definitely drink 7 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Some lifestyle habits also matter here, so get proper sleep and reduce stress, because stress directly triggers hair fall. So brothers, this was a simple basic guide to a hair care routine where you have understood all the points of hair care. And yes, don't just watch the video and forget, you must implement these in your routine as well. And yes, tell me in the comments which topic you want the next video on. I will see you next week with a new video. Otherwise, for now, you can watch this video of mine.